You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and I am back for another attempt to win one of the new tournaments that comes out each week. This week it is the Silver Show-Off Tournament. Basically the rules are that you have to make an all-silver team, including the bench, and then you just got to go and win this tournament. Now, I had a lot of trouble trying to win this tournament, I won't lie. I think that a lot of you will know if you were in the live streams and stuff for the last couple of days that I was trying to win it, and I was raging quite a bit because I just could not win it. I mean, first day it came out, I used my Pro League team, which you'll probably have seen in Road to Recovery, which was a 4-3-2-1, and I got to the final once, but I got frozen and got booted out of the tournament, so I didn't even get to play in the final the first time. I got to the final consecutively 2 more times, and both times I came up against people who had the fastest team I can actually imagine. Like we're talking like Mike Onlete and you know, Sinclair's and you know, Delfonso's and Jerome's and stuff like that, those sorts of players. So I was really struggling. Now it was about 4 in the morning and I was angry, I won't lie, and I was like, okay, I'm going to win this tournament, it's got to be done. I was like, okay, I'm going to go out, all out sweat, I don't give a poo how I do this, I'm just going to win it. And I ended up making a 5 at the back team because I'd made a 5 at the back team already that day, and I'd been really enjoying it, using it. Like it's really good for counter attacks and really good defensively, obviously, because it's got 5 at the back. So what we'll do is I'll show you how the team ended up looking. If we go into my squads, you'll see what is horrible. It is actually disgusting. I mean, it disgusts me that I even used it. But, you know, some things have to be done if you're going to win these tournaments sometimes. So, let's go through it. Basically, it is a Brazil/Pro League hybrid. The reason I did that is because I love the Pro League defence. And I also like the Brazilian attack and also some of their defenders. I mean, you can't get a good enough... I don't think you can get a good enough all-Brazilian team for the defence. But you know, this was, and plus it's so expensive as well. That's what I'm really trying to get at. So basically I went for an all-out pace team. So if we look at the Pro League side first, we have Copper in goal, who gets a good link to Canu, who plays for Standard Liège in Pro League. We then have Donk at the other centre-back position, absolute tank. And we have Schminger at left wing-back. And we also have, the way that we link this team together is through this guy, probably the only player that I wouldn't have been a first choice player in the team. I can't even remember his name, Fernando Canessen. He's got decent pace, to be honest, and I had to convert him from a CAM to a CM to get him in, but you know, sometimes you have to do these things to make these disgusting hybrids work. Anyway, moving on, the centre-backs from the Brazil is Manuel, obviously, very good player. We have Cicinho playing at right wing-back, and Jean, the Fluminense version, at centre-mid, because he's an absolute tank. And then up front, we went for a pace-rape team. I mean, I could have put Marlos in, but I didn't really have enough coins. I could have put Mike Onlete in, but again, I didn't really have enough coins, although he is on the bench, but he's in a different formation, so I wasn't going to change him. So we have Wellington Silva, Neto Barola, and Leonardo, who plays in it. Is it the the Austrian league, the Axpo Super League, I think it's called. I'm not really sure. Let's have a quick look, just check. No, it's the A Bundesliga, not the Axpo Super League. I think that's Swiss. So the A Bundesliga, the Austrian Bundesliga, is where he comes from. So yeah, let's just get straight into the gameplay. Right, so you can see us here joining the tournament. 4,000 coin prize. If you win it, it drops down to 2,000 coins every time you well, if you win it, it drops down to 2,000 coins. So anyway, we go into our first game. We come up against this Serie A 3 at the back, 3-4-1-2 team. And yeah, I wasn't too worried about this guy. I mean, there was a lot of players that weren't formation trained. I mean, you had a right mid playing at left mid, stuff like that, that really, you know, players aren't going to be as good as maybe they should be when you come up against them. Anyway, it wasn't long before we took the lead. Wellington Silva there, doing a 1-2, miles of space, and this is pretty much how all the games went, 1-2s, and you see there, Neto Barola, nice finesse shot from outside the box to make it 2-0, and again, Neto Barola looks like he's got quite a good finesse shot by the looks of it, because again, finishing from outside the box with the finesse shot to make it 3-0, so pretty decent start off for us in this tournament. Getting another goal here. Neto Barola free, finding him on the far edge of the pitch. Loads of space to run into, takes the shot, and actually puts that away really, really well. So, first game is 4-0 to us, really good result. Neto Barola bagging himself a hat-trick, Wellington Silva getting the other goal. And yeah, we move into the next round of the tournament. So, the next team we come up against is a Brasilva team, and now you're going to see a lot of Brasilvas, a lot of Serie A silver teams if you're playing this tournament. This one's not particularly like the team you'd expect to find if you were playing a Brasilva team, but has got Joe, who is an absolute tank, and a couple of other players, Leo, who I know is at left back, who's very, very fast. Anyway, he took the lead here. Douglau, I think it's the guy, the centre-back from Liga Portuguesa, getting a goal from the corner, from a header, and he actually increased his lead here, making it 2-0 to him in 19th or 20th minute. Wellington Paulista taking a very nice shot actually from the edge of the box, giving himself that yard of space to get the shot away. It wasn't long before I clawed one back though. You can see here Leonardo doing the chop to get past his man, and a very, very nice shot actually with his right foot from outside the box to get that one in. And you can see before half time we equalised, a nice ball in to Wellington Silva, not past, just a little cross ball into his chest, takes it down well, and the goalkeeper was already moving to the back post to try and catch the ball, so there was loads of space to take the shot. We actually bagged the winner here, Neto Barola, dropping nicely for him in the box from the corner, and he was not going to miss from there. And that's actually how the game finished, so quite a short one. I mean, this tournament had a lot of goals in it. I mean, I don't think there was a single game with less than 4 goals in it. So, you can see there, 3-2 final score to us. So, nice goal, a nice game there. Each of our strikers getting a goal for themselves, and we go into the next game. We come up against this 4-3-3 against Serie A. I was happy to see this team. I was happy to play against it because a lot of the players were out of position, not formation trained. I mean, he was only getting 89 chemistry, and especially when he's giving me the ball from like free kicks and stuff. You can see there Neto Barola running away from his player with all his pace, like 92 pace, and putting it away nicely. So 1-0 up in the first 10 minutes. And it wasn't long before we got ourselves another one. You see here Leonardo running away, and a very nice ball into Neto Barola, who actually finishes that really nicely into the bottom left-hand corner. People have told me that Neto Barola doesn't have a particularly good shot, and that's why he's not a brilliant one to have in your team. But for me, he actually scored a lot of very good goals. So he actually got one back here through Borini. I was actually quite disappointed with Copper there, our goalkeeper, because I really hate getting beaten near post, and that was just from outside the box as well. So anyway, you can see I wasn't taking any chances in this tournament. Me passing across for the sweaty goal, and what actually happened there was my hard drive was full, so my HD PVR just stopped recording. But you can see there the result at the end of the game was 5-2. So fortunately, I actually noticed before I started playing the final, so I actually restarted the PVR so that we capture the final. I mean, I would have raged if I'd played the whole thing, won it, and then not have ended up having it on footage. But here you go, we come up against our last team. Very disappointed to hear from Cicinho. Really shouldn't have checked his run there. I don't know what he's doing, but he would have got the ball quite easily and stopped the cross. But he gets a goal through a diving header from Delph. But we equalise almost immediately. Again, not taking the chance in the final. Wellington Silva there getting a goal. And this was probably the most open final I have ever played in. Neto Barola there getting another goal for us to make it 2-1 to us. And the goals just rained in, a really, really crazy amount of goals. You see there Leonardo chipping the goalkeeper, him trying to scoop it back out, but not being quick enough. This guy's team was very nice, actually. It had players like Sinclair, Delfonso, Jerome, a whole bunch of really, really fast Barclays Premier League team players. But his defence just fell down. I mean, threw it at the back. Playing left and right backs in the centre-back positions just because they've got more pace, you know. Just going to get bamboozled and, like, get all in the wrong positions. But you saw me there. I think that was, I'm not sure, I think I'm 5 up at this point. 5-1 at this point. He gets a penalty. Not really sure why. I thought that was a good tackle. But he bangs it down the middle. Should have read it, to be honest. A lot of people do go down the middle nowadays. And he actually gets another goal here, so I was starting to get a little bit nervous at 5-3. He could always make a comeback, but again, not taking any chances. Leonardo there just waiting and happily putting the ball into the net because we moved past his goalkeeper. And it wasn't just me going like sweating all the time. He brought his goalkeeper out for a lot of very, very bad positions, and I punished him for it. So you can see here he got a goal, and then again I get another goal in the 88th minute to make it 7-4. So probably the highest scoring final I've ever participated in, but we do win, and I was ecstatic to say the very least. I hated this tournament and I will not be playing it again. I probably will sell all of the teams that I made trying to make to win it, and you can see there we get our 4,000 coin prize bonus. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you have. We could get it up to 300 likes again, that would be amazing, and I will see you all next time.